Did you know it takes around 13,075 olives to produce just 1 liter of olive oil? Think about that for a second. Each drop of that golden liquid in your kitchen comes from a process as ancient as civilization itself. But this isn't just about numbers, it's about tradition, precision, and a little bit of magic. Olive oil isn't just a pantry staple, it's history, culture, and health, all wrapped up in a bottle. So, what exactly does it take to turn these humble fruits into the pure, rich oil we all love? Let's uncover the journey from grove to bottle. Step 1. Harvesting the olives. Harvesting olives is the first and arguably the most critical step in producing high-quality olive oil. Timing is everything. The flavor and quality of the oil hinge on when the olives are picked. Too early, and the oil may be too bitter. Too late, and it loses its vibrancy. Traditionally, olives were hand-picked, a meticulous process that ensured each fruit was handled with care. Imagine workers moving through ancient groves, gently plucking olives from trees, often singing or sharing stories as they worked. Today, while hand-picking still exists, many producers use mechanical harvesters to shake the trees, catching the olives in nets or specialized equipment. This speeds up the process without compromising the fruit's quality. Here's a fascinating fact. Some olive growers wait for the perfect blend of ripeness, often gauging it by the color of the olives, which can range from bright green to deep purple. It's not just about quantity, it's about selecting the best fruit to create the richest oil. From the moment they're picked, the clock starts ticking. Olives must be processed quickly to prevent fermentation and maintain their freshness. Harvesting isn't just the beginning, it's the foundation of what makes a truly exceptional olive oil. Step 2. Cleaning and sorting. Once the olives are harvested, they're rushed to the mill. This is where the transformation begins. But before they can be processed, the olives need to be cleaned and sorted. Why? Because even the best harvests include leaves, twigs, and sometimes dirt. These impurities could taint the flavor of the final product. First, the olives go through a cleaning system, where powerful jets of air or water remove debris. This ensures the fruit is as pure as possible. Then comes the sorting stage, where damaged or overly ripe olives are separated from the rest. Only the healthiest olives make the cut, as even a small batch of poor quality fruit could affect an entire production run. This step may seem straightforward, but it's a critical part of preserving the integrity of the oil. After all, the cleaner the start, the purer the finish. And that's the ultimate goal in olive oil production. Step 3. Crushing the olives. Once cleaned and sorted, the olives are ready for the next big step, crushing. This is where the transformation begins, turning whole olives into a paste that holds the precious oil. Traditionally, this was done using massive stone wheels that slowly crushed the olives into a thick, aromatic paste. Today, most producers use modern mechanical crushers, which are faster and more efficient. But the principle remains the same. Break down the fruit to release the oil trapped inside. Here's what's fascinating. Crushing doesn't just affect the texture, it's also where the aroma and flavor of the oil start to develop. The process breaks open the cells of the olives, mixing the natural oil with the fruit's water and pulp. The result is a thick paste that smells earthy, fruity, and fresh, almost like a promise of the oil to come. For many producers, this step is an art form. The method and machinery they use can influence the final flavor profile of the oil, from mild and buttery to bold and peppery. Crushing is more than just a step. It's the point where the essence of the olive begins to reveal itself. Step 4. Malaxation. With the olive paste ready, it's time for malaxation, a process that's as scientific as it is essential. During this step, the paste is slowly churned in a controlled environment, allowing tiny oil droplets to come together and form larger ones. Think of it as coaxing the oil out of the paste. Temperature is key here. To preserve the nutrients and delicate flavors, the paste is kept cool. This is what makes many oils cold-pressed. If the paste gets too warm, the oil's quality can diminish, losing its fresh, vibrant character. Malaxation usually takes about 20 to 40 minutes, but the timing is critical. Too long, and the oil could start to oxidize. Too short, and you might not extract enough oil. It's a balancing act, where science meets craftsmanship, setting the stage for the next step, separating the oil from everything else. Step 5. Separating the oil. With the olive paste fully prepared, the next step is separating the oil from everything else. This is where technology steps in to ensure the purity of what eventually becomes olive oil. In the past, producers used traditional presses to extract the oil. Layers of olive paste were spread onto mats, which were stacked and pressed to squeeze out the liquid. While effective, this method was labor-intensive and less hygienic by today's standards. Modern producers now rely on centrifuges, machines that spin the paste at high speeds to separate the oil from the water and solid particles. Here's how it works. As the centrifuge spins, the lighter olive oil rises to the top, while the heavier water and solids settle at the bottom. This process is incredibly efficient and helps preserve the oil's natural flavors and nutrients. But even at this stage, the oil isn't fully ready. Tiny impurities may still remain, so further refining steps might be necessary. Separating the oil is like unveiling the heart of the process. It's the moment where all the hard work and care start to pay off, resulting in that golden liquid ready for the final touches. Step 6. Filtering and storing. Once the oil has been separated, it's time to decide: filter or leave unfiltered. This choice depends on the desired flavor and clarity of the final product. Filtering removes tiny bits of olive pulp and sediment, resulting in a clear, smooth oil. Unfiltered oil, on the other hand, has a cloudier appearance and a bolder, more robust flavor. Regardless of the choice, proper storage is crucial to maintaining quality. Freshly extracted olive oil is sensitive to light, heat, and air. To protect it, producers store it in dark, airtight stainless steel tanks until it's ready to be bottled. These tanks keep the oil fresh, preventing oxidation that could spoil its flavor. At this stage, the oil is carefully monitored and tested to ensure it meets quality standards. Filtering and storing may seem like small steps, but they make all the difference in delivering an oil that tastes as good as it looks. Step 7. Bottling and labeling. The final step in the journey is bottling and labeling, where the oil is packaged and prepared for its destination, your kitchen. This process is about more than just filling bottles. It's about preserving freshness and ensuring quality. Olive oil is often bottled in dark glass or metal tins to protect it from light, which can degrade its flavor and nutritional value over time. The bottles are filled with precision, ensuring minimal exposure to air to maintain the oil's purity. Every detail, from the type of cap to the seal, is designed to keep the oil fresh until it's opened. Labeling is just as important as bottling. A good label tells you everything you need to know, whether it's extra virgin, the region where it was produced, and even the harvest date. These details matter because they indicate the oil's quality and freshness. Here's a tip: always look for the harvest date on the label. The fresher the oil, the better it tastes. And remember, extra virgin means the oil is made purely from olives without any chemical processing, a true mark of quality. From the grow to the bottle, every step in this process is designed to deliver the finest olive oil straight to your table. And there you have it, the incredible journey of olive oil. From the grove to your kitchen, every drop tells a story of tradition, precision, and care, crafted over generations. So the next time you drizzle it on your salad or dip fresh bread into it, take a moment to appreciate the hard work behind that golden liquid. If you enjoyed learning about this process, hit that subscribe button for more fascinating stories about the food we love. And don't forget to share your favorite way to use olive oil in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.